And we're back along with Minor League Esports presented by APM Music. It is MLE Esports GG2, and it is the Master League coming into full focus as the Hive look to take out the Ducks in their little game of Duck Hunt. I'm Curtis. I'm along with Mr. Biggles, and it should be a pretty good one. 5-5 Hive and 3-7 Ducks, both looking to get some momentum going into the midweek of the season.
Yeah, it's going to be a really nice, interesting game to see, but the Hive being higher up right now in the power rankings in ML, being in 17th, Ducks being in 25th, who's going to be the team to edge out the other, as both teams are playing their highest players, highest salary players, with a 16-5 and a 16 on both teams.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of them firing out their big guns, so to speak, as they get things set up at Utopia Coliseum. The Ducks come in. They are 3-7 through 2 series. They're looking to improve, no doubt. The Hive looking to get some separation from that 500 line, sitting at 5-5. They would love to get themselves into a better position, as we are still very early in this season. But that makes these games that much more important, Biggles, as these games matter, because you want to make things easier going down the stretch. When the playoff picture comes into focus, you don't want to have these games to look back on and say, oh, that one got away. That's what may have cost us the playoff run.
Right. And Mage right now on the Hive being the team leader in everything except for MVPR. Is this going to be a series where he's going to pop off, or are the Ducks just going to pop off in this game? It's going to be very interesting to see. And, like you said, every game matters down the road. Yep. And they're just going to be playing their heart out right now.
Well, we have no more waiting left for us. Let's go ahead and get these teams in. It's going to be the Ducks and the Hive, Utopia Coliseum, week number 2 of MLE Action Series 3. For both of these two Master League teams, it is Naturals and Chaos Spike for the Ducks. It is Mage and Noah for the Hive. They're ready, we're ready, Rocket League on screen, and the countdown is going. It's Utopia Coliseum, the site for match number 3 for both of these two rosters. We are underway. It's going to be immediately up in the air. The Ducks, Chaos Spike gets the touch into the corner. Naturals flies by the ball, is going to give it up to Noah. Noah takes the ball, looking for a dribble, has the carry towards the net. The flick is not as convictive as he may have wanted it. Chaos Spike takes care of it to Naturals in the corner.
Yeah, it looks like he was going for a backwards flip right there, trying to get that flick, but that's a good bump right there, and that could be a goal opportunity, and is for Mage.
That was very, very nicely done, as Noah gets it around one, and then also a little bit of double duty as he comes in and nails Naturals right out of the way and gives his partner an open net to shoot at, and he's not going to miss those on a majority of occasions. 1-0 lead for the Hive.
Yeah, and, already a goal being scored. It's going to be very interesting to see if the Ducks can get another one to even it out right away, or if this is just, if the Hive are just going to start running away. It's just going to be very interesting to see.
A little bit of an individual effort trying to get this ball back out to midfield. It's going to be Noah. Noah with the ceiling shot comes down, gets a nose on it, but it's going to be put wide. Coming in is going to be Mage. He's going to find the angle in the roll. Nice shot, puts the Hive up too.
Yeah, that was just a great read right there by Mage, coming in, finding the angle to get it into that right side of the net to put his team up by 2 in under a minute.
48 seconds gone, exactly, just a 2-0 lead for the Hive as they try to seal away this first game early. Noah's up in the air. He's going to be met at midfield by Naturals. Off the sidewall, coming in as Chaos Spike. Going to try to follow this into the corner. It's going to land near him. He's going to fly underneath it. Doesn't give it up to Naturals. He tries to go after it instead. Now he needs to come across and make a touch. It's not going to happen. And Mage is going to find the post with this. Noah can't finish it, and it goes back the other way as the Ducks may have a return fire the other side.
Yeah, the Ducks really did a great job keeping themselves poised with that one. Hive, just a missed shot right there, but that's a good little effort right there by Mage, but that's going to be a save. And can Noah get it center for his teammate? No, he cannot, as it gets blocked. And it looks like the Ducks are going to start marching down the field. Never mind, the Hive are there meeting them at mid.
Nope. And it immediately gives up the ball. It's going to be up in the air above the net. Mage is going to wait. He's going to let Noah have it. Mage moves back to mid. Noah up the sidewall. Gives it up to Mage. Mage has contact over Naturals towards the net. It's going to be off Naturals as he puts it far into the corner. And the Ducks will live to tell about this for the moment as we play about 2 minutes gone in game 1. Seems to me Ducks seem to be content with giving possession away at midfield, Biggles, and it's causing problems as the Hive's counterattack has been pretty good so far.
Yeah, the Hive, you know, just doing a really great job of staying on top of it. Like you said, the Ducks giving away possession at midfield, and the Hive, you know, are doing a really great job of also bringing in the bump plays to get them this lead so far as we go down to the halfway point, and the Ducks are just on their heels right now in their half.
This will be up off the sidewall. Ducks need a clear. This gets past Mage, but not past Noah. Noah's going to pop it. He's going to go off the back wall looking for the double. Ends up going underneath him instead. Natural's going to put one hard at the net and make Mage make a play. Naturals looking for the quack towards the net, far side, and it's home. 2-1 lead now as the deficits halved.
That was just a great catch by Naturals and a nice flick in the end to just find the angle and thread it through both Hive players and really giving them the sting.
Let's say they found the quack in the armor. I've got all night for these. This is going to be towards the sidewall. Ducks have one. They're looking for a second one. Hive looking to return fire, though. That's going to be a great bump, and there is Noah again, the recipient to a great offensive play. The fullback does his job, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, Mage, great job clearing that net for Noah. And like I said earlier, the Hive are finding these bumps and they're utilizing them. It's been the meta for a little while now, just showing those bump plays, showing the demo plays. And it's going to be very interesting to see if the Ducks can find an answer for it as that goes underneath the Duck players. The Hive just push it in.
That was great by Noah. He just baited Naturals to go up. No, Naturals thinks he's going to try to flick this and tries to meet him at the pass, try to get a nose on it and put it in the corner. Instead, Noah just keeps it underneath him, doesn't let him get on top of the ball, and has a 4-1 lead for his team. The Hive starting to run away, Biggles. This is not what the Ducks wanted in Game 1, but the nice part is they can't borrow any goals to Game 2 to make up for any deficits there, so the game will restart.
Yeah, you know, if, you know, the Hive really have to have, like, just stay on their game right now, and they'll just run away with this one and even carry it on to Game 2. But the Ducks also need to understand that there is a point. Oh, that is such a close one. Oh my, but the Ducks need to understand that, you know, after this game, it's a reset. You know, clear your mind. That last game's done. It's now on to the next one, and every game matters.
Good challenge, going to keep it in the Ducks' corner. Down for Naturals. Naturals going to try to meet it. Gets a nose to it, going to take it deep with him. Goes off the back wall. It's going to put it right in front and not able to quite get the angle. Is going to be Chaos Spike. Going to try to fall on top of it. Might do it. The pinch is going to send it deep into the Ducks, and that's a problem. And it's going to plinko home. Mage gets credit, and it's 5-1. Disaster for the Ducks.
Oh, Chaos just is probably definitely didn't want that one. He's probably kicking himself for that as well, as now the Hive are up by 4 with 103, and that could be, you know, the nail in the coffin, but I've seen stranger things happen, and the Ducks can come back from this.
59 seconds to go. Even if they can't come back in Game 1, still a lot of games left in this series. Third match for each of these two teams. 5-5 of the Hive currently. 3-7 of the Ducks. If you guys are just joining us, Master League on MLE Esports GG2. That's going to be towards the net. The Ducks have their second one finally as that pops in the center. Naturals takes care of it. It's 5-2.
Yeah, it just seems like Noah just caught himself underneath the ball a little too far up, didn't rotate back quick enough, and Naturals saw it and took advantage of that and just boomed it straight into the middle of the net.
43 seconds to go. 5-2 game. Ducks get another quick one. We might have to start talking about what happens if they try to come back. This will be Chaos Spike trying to get a foul towards the net. Pinch play didn't work. Naturals gets a boom downfield. Has a touch. That goes mid. Good read by Noah. He's got it over the head of one that's not going to be on target. The pinch by Chaos Spike is going to send it up and around. There's a demo on the back line. Creates a 1v2 scenario as the Ducks have to wait to respawn. That demo right there may thwart any kind of hope and any chance of any kind of comeback in this game, as they'll try to get one for the road, and it looks like they will do so, but not enough time in theory to get two, as Naturals puts another one home.
Yeah, that's just going to be a very nice consolation goal for the Ducks, and after getting two unanswered right there, I feel like they're getting a nice state of mind saying, so if we can do what we did in the second half and our next games, we can win the series.
It's going to be up off the side, and that is going to seal things for game number 1. Ducks going to try to get one more just because they can. Pass in the middle. This might actually happen. Towards the net, they score. That is good for the goal differential. Chaos Spike gets them back to within 1, make it a little more respectable total in game 1.
Yeah, that was just a really good way, you know, of the Ducks showing that at the end, even when time is running out, they're still playing their hardest and they're going to get that goal if you give it to them.
That's good stuff. Hive get away with game number 1, though. Final count 5-4 as they come through. 9 total goals combined in game 1. If that, there's no way in theory that can continue. These teams got to defensively tighten up a bit, Biggles.
Yeah, you know, Ducks getting 3 saves, but the Hive only getting 1. But, you know, the Hive showing how much they can get with their shots. A total of 11 shots compared to the Ducks 5. You know, it's just so much difference right there.
And a lot of the Ducks goals were based on counterattacks, even the ones late. So the majority of scoring chances absolutely belong to the Hive. So we'll see if the Ducks can maybe start to reverse fortune a little bit. I mean, a little more pressure in the offensive end would be good, and really just putting themselves in spots where they are easily read by the Hive seems to be their issue. So I want to see the Ducks maybe get a little more assertive in offense, keep the ball in the Hive end for a little while.
Yeah, and, you know, another thing to see is, you know, the Ducks, they didn't pass as much as the Hive did. The Hive showing like really good chemistry with their team plays. Mage going in for bumps as he passes the ball, and, you know, those are the difference of plays that we're seeing right now between the Hive and the Ducks. And the Ducks, if they start showing a difference as well, it's going to be very interesting to see as the game goes on.
Should be good. Game 2 about to get underway. Series number 3 for both of these rosters as they are ready to go. Ducks and Hive on Minor League Esports, presented by APM Music on MLE Sports GG2. I'm Curtis, that's Mr. Biggles, welcoming you in. Thank you for making us a part of your Saturday night as we are ready to go and underway inside the second game of this set of 5. Naturals going to put this off the ceiling, going to try to fall on top of it. Nearly does. Going to pop back up, puts it towards the net. Ducks trying to get an immediate one. That's not going to work on this point, though, as this will be back to midfield, then bounced off the sidewall, and now the Hive can try to recover.
Yeah, that was a very good attempt by Naturals, but he just couldn't land on top of it to get the goal, and the Hive did a really great job of pushing it out to get that breathing room, and now being on the attack, that's a close one. Naturals hits it out towards the middle. That could be a shot, barred down, a demo, and that could be a goal opportunity, but nobody else on the Hive comes up, and, you know, it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to be the first one to get the goal in game number 2.
That's going to be off the back wall. This is a chance for the Ducks to remove this, but they're both in the same corner. That's a big problem. Hive trying to put it towards the net and keep it there. It's going to be right side. Taken away. Looking for the flick is going to be Noah. Good save by Chaos Spike. He's going to try to follow this. Hive doing a real nice job keeping this in the Ducks' end as this one gets sent back to midfield, but no further again as the Hive are all over it, as they have been a majority of this game too.
Yeah, the Ducks really just pulling out all stops on defense right there, getting plenty of saves to mount the counterattack, but right now the Hive on their own counterattack, and it's just, you know, nobody's scored yet, and it's already been a minute and a half, and it's just a lot of back and forth action that we're seeing so far.
Chaos going to take this towards the ceiling. He's going to try to follow it. Tries to fall on top of it, but the Hive get the clear. Mage, back wall. Noah, top of the box. Good save coming out. Naturals with the save. Chaos Spike with the pass. It's going to go far side, and it's going to find its way up the ramp. No go for the Ducks as they miss an opportunity there. We remain scoreless with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, that was such a close one. They almost got the redirect there, and the Hive were able to read it, but that's going to be a shot. Oh, almost a misplay. Natural was able to get that save right there and dunking it, getting some breathing room for him and his teammate right now, but the Hive just keep turning on everything and really keeping that pressure on the Ducks right now.
That's going to be right wing side. Chaos Spike brings that down to the floor. This will be midfield. Midfield, dropping it, top of the box. Naturals, we have to play good defense. That's not going to work. Right in front, Naturals can't stop the second one, and Mage scores to give them their first goal of the game.
My oh my, that was such a close one by Noah, trying to put it as far as he could away from Naturals, but just a little bit too far, but Mage was there to clean it up, and he did a really great job. and the good placement on it so that Naturals had not a chance to get the save.
This will be up the ramp in the Ducks end. Naturals goes up that ramp trying to get to it. That'll get bounced into the corner. Both Ducks going after the ball. The double commit could put the Ducks in a real bad way. This will be far side. Mage looking for the net. Naturals makes the save initially. This is going to go back towards Noah, top of the box. Taking a side off the spoiler. Ducks trying to mount a comeback the other side. 130 seconds to go in this game 2. It'll be 1-0 still. Hive trying to get something to stick to the wall here. This will be a chance now for Mage on the clear. Back towards the sidewall. Up over the midfield line. Hive defensively put it in their own corner. It'll get rocketed towards the towards the right wall anyway. That's a pass. Mage, far side, looking for the shot bar down. It stays out somehow, and the Ducks clear it away. There's been a couple opportunities of those for the Hive in this game 2, and another one gone by.
And the Hive are really doing a great job of having that teammate awareness, knowing where each other are, and going for those passes, those redirects, and that was just such a close one. You could hear me just gas as I thought that was going to even go in. But like I said, the Hive, really great job of getting the passes. And that was right there, almost a close one itself.
This will be back towards the midfield line. Naturals. That's going to hit off the intersection and eventually come down. Noah's there. Noah's going to go long with this, and he's going to have some leverage to work with on the other side. There's going to be a spawn in front, and Chaos Spike's going to jump just in front of his net to take that ball away. But the Hive still circling, still swarming all over this ball in the Ducks' end. 48 seconds to go. They might have another. It's going to be finding its way towards the net, and a great save at the back of the net to keep that one out. Ducks have a counter the other way. Is this a 2-goal swing? No, it's a little left of the net. But very good work from the Ducks defensively as they try to tie this game up with just a little bit of time to go.
And that was such a good one and a close one by the Hive as it's going high off that wall. Chaos missing the touch. That could be very dangerous. Ooh, Natural pushes it off to the side, doing a very great job at it. Oh, that's a flick that could go in, and it is by Naturals.
That is a great flick as well. You find that Naturals is right at the midfield line. They give him all the space he needs. Noah needs to come up and challenge that sooner, but he's a little bit late to it, and Naturals has all the time and space to just put that right over him towards the net and gets the bar down to tie the game up with 17 to go.
And that was just such a great flick and a great play by the Ducks, but that could have been very dangerous. It looked like he was going for a double touch and just couldn't quite get it. Time's running out. We might be able to see an overtime in game number 2. Right now, Noah with the ball does a shot, doesn't quite get it though.
Looking like we might end up having sudden death as this one's going to eventually drop on top of a Hive player. Up is Naturals, putting this back towards his teammate. Finally, it touches the ground with no issue. So a 1-1 OT in game 2. This is a much better defensive game from really both sides, but this one might end early, an immediate shot and an immediate save as the Ducks stop that one from ending their game 2 hopes. This is we're 11 seconds in, and immediately a good opportunity as this one gets back to midfield. Here come the Hive around this corner. Naturals keeps us with them. This is going to bounce in front, far side, and down, crossbar and down, and the Ducks may be able to counter the other way. Mage is there, needs it, got it. Hive win, 25 seconds in, 2-1. They lead the series 2-0.
Hive had a lot of close ones right there, and that one finally going in. Naturals looking like he was going to defer, go get boost over ball, and then the Hive just saw that, took advantage of that, and just capitalized and shot that in.
That was great work from the Hive, being able to come back from adversity. The Ducks tie it up with 17 ticks to go, and a great flick from Naturals, but they do not rest on their laurels. They go ahead, the Hive do, and take care of business in that second game. 2-1 and 2-0 in the series. They try to go for a series win next go round, and the Ducks, well, I mean, it was not for lack of trying, but they really are having a major problem getting the ball out of their end. And it's causing some major issues in the back end for defense.
Yeah, the Ducks were just on their heels that entire time with, being a total of 8 saves right there. And it was just, so many saves, but just not enough offensive opportunities right there.
Yeah, you're exactly right. We'll see if they can mount some more offensive opportunities, maybe a little more than a counterplay and a little more than getting a flick towards midfield, I think is what they definitely need. The Hive are all over it, though. They are looking to get themselves into an advantageous position going into the middle part of this season. See if they can get that going as they lead them 2-0 and are looking for a 3-0 lead in the series win in this next game. Curtis and Mr. Biggles with you as we welcome you in again. It's Minor League Esports presented by APM Music on MLE Sports GG2. Thanks for making us a part of your Saturday evening and welcoming us into your home. As we get things going, really the season just starting to get a rhythm, just starting to get, it's starting to get fun, as it normally does at about this time of season. As Natural is going to start things out. Looking for the flick immediately. This is crossbar and down, dropping it down on top of Noah. And Noah with the dribble, trying to get it back to midfield.
Ooh,
Natural.
that was a close one.
Natural's right towards the net. That's going to drop in front. Oh, it's put past him. Hive going to chase this one down. It's 20 seconds in, and they immediately have another offensive chance. Right in front for Noah. Can he get there? No. Good save. We remain scoreless 30 seconds in.
Yeah, you can see that just the Hive being really aggressive with their shots and the demos and bumps. And they did that in game 1 and game 2, and it seems to be what they're doing. That was a close one by Naturals, and Mage doing a great job clearing it out right there.
Good stuff so far. Back and forth action from both rosters. This is going to go towards the sidewall. Dropping towards the side. Up and over one. This is going to be knocked towards the sidewall right in front, actually. Mage is going to put contact on it, but can't quite put it on net. Bounced far side. Noah's there. Going to try to get there, but Chaos Spike with the clear. This is on target if the Hive can't get there, but they do for the moment. Chaos Spike towards the side again, off the nose. Ducks in their own corner. Good contact put towards the net. Noah takes care of that one fairly well. We're played a minute and a half of game number 3. Naturals, again, has to go up the back wall. Ducks playing a dangerous game in their own territory. Touched off the nose. Back towards the corner boost. Mage can't get it around the corner. Noah waiting near midfield. Naturals in the air, loses that. Ducks still chasing the ball in their own end for the moment. Noah now has it in frame. That's going to drop in front, but Mage was well back and could not quite get to the ball. Ducks have possession and control for the time being. Still scoreless as we play 2:53 to go.
Have been doing just a superb job of keeping it on the Duck side of the field. As I say that, the Ducks start marching it over into the Hive side, and you know, it's just going to be very interesting who's going to get the first one to get a goal, as you know, we're hitting that halfway point, and that was such a close one. Both Ducks getting credited with a save right there.
That's going to be far side and wide. Ducks with a chance. Again, if they have contact, that one goes off the right wheel. It's eventually going to come down as Naturals gets it back to mid and further. Mage with the takeaway. Mage has Chaos Spike to beat. Naturals waiting, rotating in, has a contact and a good defensive play. Gets it back to the sidewall and gives Naturals a chance to move it the other side. It's going to go up the ramp. It's going to drop in frame, but Mage has nothing, wants nothing to do with that. Being right there, he'll take it away. And the Ducks looking. Hive off the nose. This is Mage looking for the net. That's not going to fly. And Naturals again with another clear. The Ducks continuing to play a stout defense as they're waiting for the Hive to make a mistake that they can take advantage of. At the moment, it hasn't happened, but you got to feel like it's coming if they continue this strategy. Oh, as I say that, it looks like the Ducks made a mistake. That's towards the net, and Noah puts it home with 95 seconds to go, and it's 1-0 Hive.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth action. The Ducks got to be kicking themselves right there as just a slip just caused that goal to go in, as they were just both out of their position, and that just left an open net for the Hive.
This is going to be up and over one. The Hive are going to get 2 right in a row as well. Within 4 seconds, they've doubled their lead. It's 2-0.
And the Hive just doing a really great job capitalizing on the mistakes that the Ducks make to just push them up by 2. And if anything, if the game goes like it did in the first half, it could just end with the Hive being up by 2.
This is going to be off the corner. Natural's going to try to take possession of the ball. Has a flick, but doesn't get it very far. That bump is going to defensively take the ball away from the Hive. Ducks have to get 2 goals. They have 75 seconds to do it. Up off the ceiling. It'll eventually pop down. Back to mid. Naturals towards that net. Ducks trying to get one. They do. Long shot from downtown. 106 to go. It's 2-1.
Naturals did a really great job just seeing his teammate up the field, getting the bump, and just putting it on net.
66 seconds left and a 2-1 lead for the Hive. Chaos and Noah go for the ball. Naturals tries to cheat up as well as Mage. It's a 1v2. Has help on the other side. Taken away by Mage. Noah comes up, puts it off the sidewall, try to take it himself, but Chaos is going to interrupt. Back up the corner wall. Chaos with the pass back. Chance for Naturals. Towards the net. It's going to come up off the ceiling. That's a long play and a counter back the other side. It's not going to quite go in, and the defensive touch will get it back to the left wing side, but it does not matter as Mage was waiting for it, and he finds his target there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, the Hive just took advantage of that. That was just a misclear. Looks like he wanted to pinch it around the side, but it went towards the middle, and he was just there to just clean it up and get that goal in.
37 ticks to go. Ducks trying to get one back immediately, but Noah says no. Oh, up is Mage on a gorgeous play, and he finds it from the ceiling. From the rafters goes Mage, and it's 4-1.
And that could very well be the nail in the coffin right now. You know, as just the Hive right now are just popping off, getting these 4 goals in the second half of the game.
31 ticks left. The Hive clearly riding a wave of momentum. This will be top of the box. They're going to try to turn on this and put it towards the net. That's going to hit the crossbar, but Naturals gets contact first. Will drop on top of Chaos. Chaos tries to follow this. A little bit of individual effort here, but it does not go the way he needs it to. Right wing side, up is Naturals towards the net. Shot on target. And that is a save from Mage as he gets that one away. Noah goes up to get this back off the nose, back to midfield, and that is going to do it for game number 3. And the Hive come through as this is going to eventually hit the ground for a series victory. They lead them 3-0, and good stuff from the Hive as they get the third matchup W in their win column and now have a chance to go for the 4th and 5th win.
Yeah, the Hive did a superb job in this game, and you might notice something just a little bit off topic right here, but I'm trying my best with my ventriloquism on stream right now. As you can see that I'm not moving anything, but being able to speak perfectly.
You all right over there?
Yeah, doing my best.
Okay, fair enough. 30 seconds to go before we get into this next matchup as the Hive. Well, they've gotten the important ones. Now it's a matter for the Ducks. I mean, you walk into this matchup, they're 3-7. Walking in, now they're sitting at 3-10. And they really need these next 2 to get themselves kind of back going again as they get into the 4th and 5th matchup of the season. That it's a momentum thing because they're starting to trend downward while the Hive on the other side is starting to trend upward. And there really needs to be a switch if you were the Ducks.
Yeah, the Ducks, being on the defensive side so much, they got 7 saves right there that match. They really just need to go on offense more, as we saw that one of them actually got 6 shots, but the other only got 1. And it's going to be very interesting because it is a team effort. You need both players doing their best out there. And if they can, get better as a team and get, I can't think of the right word, but show off that chemistry, there it is, a bit more, they could have a very good chance of getting the next 2 games.
Oh, that one's going to end up in the back of the net immediately. 5 seconds in, and Noah starts the scoring off in game number 4.
Yeah, Noah did a really great job of catching it, seeing Chaos on that wall and flicking it to the far side of the net where Chaos just was not at.
Back to it. 5 seconds in. Ducks got to try to find a way to quack the seal. They just have not been able to get anything going on offense, and they need to find it. They need to find how to keep the ball away from their net, which has been a majority of their issue to this point. This is going to be back towards midfield. They have a chance on this play as both Hive players are chasing this in the corner. The Ducks may be able to take advantage, and it's Naturals who ties the game up. 2 goals in 23 seconds to start game 4.
And that was a really great job by Naturals, as both Hive players were sitting in that corner, and to get that equalizer, and they're showing that, you know, just because you got the series, the games aren't over yet, because everyone matters. And now Noah, that could be a goal right there, and it is for Noah.
An immediate kickoff goal once more. Naturals goes for this. He doesn't get the kill he needs. Noah comes up on a great cheat, as it looked like Chaos Spike was going for boost in that back right corner and was not able to retreat to the goal line in time. That works for the Hive as they get it right back, and within 3 seconds they have the lead again.
Yeah, now the Ducks just have to answer back, and that could be a carry. This is very dangerous. He tries to shove it down, couldn't quite get it, but this could be a runaway goal with Chaos, and it is.
Well, a little 10-5 touchdown for Chaos Spike. It's a nice little counterplay. Noah finds himself a little bit too far ahead as he was following Mage towards that net, really just kind of caught watching the play, and the Ducks with a 2-goal swing get it back to even at 2.
Yeah, that was just a really good situational awareness by Chaos to get the goal, and this could be another face-off goal. Oh, Noah almost has it, but it just went a little bit too high for him, and he couldn't read it.
This will be a chance for Naturals. Naturals misses on this. It'll be Chaos Spike. Chaos goes above the rest. He's going to go towards the corner. Doesn't have a second touch. Noah with the takeaway. He has Mage far side, going to try to give it over to him. It's an interrupt at the top of the box from the Ducks. Chaos goes towards the sidewall, and the Ducks are going to get the clear they need. Now it's Naturals. Going to try to play the mechanical game. Has the reset, and nearly had a gorgeous goal, but it does not go his way. That's off the sidewall. Ducks trying to keep things in the offensive end, but they're going to give up possession and retreat back. That could work in the Hive's favor. Towards the net, it's Mage. From coast to coast, post to post, it's a 3-2 lead.
Mage not having any boost at the very end right there, fakes it once and then gets it around Naturals, who was just a bit too uncomfortable right there in the middle of the net. Couldn't figure out what he wanted to do, and Mage was just able to hit it right behind him where he just couldn't reach.
121 into game number 4. It's a 3-2 lead for the Hive once more. Chaos up off the ceiling. It's going to shave the ceiling. Ducks have a chance here. Natural's going to try to follow this. Second touch. Oh, it's going to be off the post. That would have been absolutely phenomenal. Another good individual effort, but it goes by the wayside, as has most of the opportunities for the Quack Pack, as this will get up and towards the Hive end once more.
That was such a close one, a very good contender for play of the week if it would have happened, but it just didn't. And now the Hive are trying to get some breathing room as they push it to the other side of the field. That's a shot, but that's a little bit too high. Noah coming in and cleaning it up.
Cleanup crew, definitely Noah on this play. Mage does what he does. He just puts it towards the net and draws the defense up. Naturals has no way to get back towards that ball, as it's now a 4-2 game with just under 3 minutes to go inside game number 4.
The Hive are just doing a great job of putting shot after shot on and then getting the last defender for the Ducks in a weird, awkward position and then taking advantage of it every time. But that's an awkward spot for the Hive, but that's going to be a miss by Chaos Spike, as now the Hive have control of the ball.
It's going to be back towards midfield. Chaos Spike into that corner. Mage gets the contact. Can try to get one into the mid. Ducks trying to be patient with it. That's a big problem, though, and Noah is going to take full advantage of that every single time.
Yeah, Mage was just being a hassle over there. He had no boost, was just getting in their way. Naturals just turned the wrong way in the net as it just slowly just trickled in front. I think he thought that Chaos was going to be pushing it across the net into safety, but it just didn't happen, and maybe that was just a little bit of miscommunication. That's just going to be a goal from Noah off the face-off, and that's going to push the Hive up by 4 with 2:17 left.
2:17 to go, and the Hive get one more. Just one off the sidewall. Seems pretty innocent enough, and Noah takes full advantage of it again. They've been on their game. Talking about the Hive taking full advantage of a little over aggressiveness from the Ducks and a little bit of ease giving possession away at midfield. This is what the Hive are built to do, and they keep doing it here.
Yeah, the Hive are just taking advantage of everything right now, and that's going to be a boomer down the field. Naturals hits it a little bit too soft, and that's a shot. Good thing Naturals was able to recover quick enough, but yeah, the Hive just doing a great job noticing that the Ducks are just flying just a little bit too low.
Going to be a play off the ceiling once more. Noah into the middle. He's a little wide of his intended target. Ducks with the pinch back to mid, right at Noah. Momentum clearly on the side of the Hive as they get one more. 12 total shots for them, and 7 have found the back of the net.
Noah taking great advantage, got a pop over Naturals, and notice chaos on the wall. It looked like he was going for a boost, noticing that Naturals got beat, trying to turn back, but didn't get back in time, as Noah was just able to push that in.
This is going to be around that corner. That's towards the net. Dangerous stuff, but the Ducks take it away once more. Still about 90 seconds left in what has turned into a very, very long game number 4. Ducks trying to keep it, but they're a little bit apprehensive to go for the ball. This will be a little bit of a backflip trying to pinch it towards the net, and Mage takes care of this. Now Noah. Well read. That's going to Plinko towards the net. Chaos Spike has a bounce that will get them back to a 7-3 lead with a minute to go.
And Chaos did a really great job of reading Noah and getting up on that wall and hitting it against the ceiling, and it just happened to go straight towards the net. And Mage just couldn't get there in time as it goes in that top right cheddar.
Minute 5 to go. 4-goal deficit. Hive looking for some aerial acrobatics from Mage, and Naturals reads it. Noah goes off the side. Here's Noah in his own corner. Doesn't quite read it the way he needs, but Mage is there. That goes off the nose. Nice challenge will keep the ball into the Hive end. That's going to go far side and wide once more. 37 ticks to go. Finally, the Hive can move it out. Looking for maybe a play into the middle. Gets it past one. Looking for Mage in the center. It's going to go a little bit beyond him, and the Ducks back the other side as they try to make things happen with 23 left. Try to just pad the stats a little bit. Add a couple more to the point differential, which does matter for playoff seeding. As this will be a pass across, but it's unfortunately right at the Hive, as this will be back in front. They find a way to roll it home. Noah with another, his 7th of the game, finds a way for them to take an 8-3 lead.
Noah is just popping off, firing at all cylinders, and really giving the Ducks the sting right now. As, you know, not only does he have a sock trick, but one more added on top of that.
7 seconds to go, and that is going to finish things off for game number 4. As the Hive come through, take care of business. They have 4 wins out of 5 in this set of 5. They do what they need to do, and now they have a chance to get a sweep in their 3rd matchup of the season.
And that's just going to be very interesting to see if they get a sweep, because a little fun statistic so far is that every game so far that's been broadcasted tonight on this channel has ended in a full sweep. And that's just, I don't know if it's some sort of curse that this channel is giving off right now, but that just seems to be the trend that's happening right.
We'll see if the Ducks can quack the curse and get themselves back into the win column. Yeah, I just went there. Love it. Anyway, yeah, we'll see if we can break the curse and get the Ducks maybe a win, get this this sweep. I mean, the floor has been swept pretty thoroughly. Let's see if we can get some more dirt on it and then go from there. Hive with a 4-0 series lead, with an 8-3 lead over the 8-3 win over the Ducks in game number 4. We'll see if the Ducks can get back to it as we get into this 5th and final game, week 3 of Minor League Esports, presented by APM Music. I'm Curtis. That's Mr. Biggles. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us as the Ducks try to get through and get a win. This at this point, any win matters, because obviously overall record. So this still, even at a 4-0 deficit, is an important game for the Quack Pack to be able to come through and get this if they can, as the Hive try to steal it away and keep them out of the win column.
Yeah, the Ducks really have shown, especially in that last game, that they can perform very well. But they just need to get the ball out of their half, put it on that Hive's half more, because they're just on their heels so much. That last game getting a total of 5 saves. The game before 7, and the game before that 8 saves. They just have been on their back heels almost this entire time, and they really need to do their best.
This is going to be Noah. It's going to pop down top of the box. Hive with another chance, or the Ducks with a chance immediately have their first lead in quite a while. Naturally, the Ducks quack the seal early. It's 1-0.
How do you come up with this? How are you just... Did you have it written down somewhere? That's just...
There's a lot of Duck games that I've casted in my history, Mr. Biggles. A lot of Duck games.
You're just on the ball tonight with
Mr. Biggles, get me my Duck jokes. That's essentially how this goes. Right wing side, Hive trying to get themselves back to even in game number 5. Defensive touch from Chaos back to midfield. Gets in front of it. Naturals looking for Chaos in the middle. That's going to be pinched back the other way towards the Ducks net. It's going to go up the ramp. Oh, watch out for Noah. He's going to try to finish this. The drop is gorgeous. He can't quite finish it. The Hive trying to add the sting to the Ducks' woes, but they don't end up getting it on this occasion. It's still 1-0.
That was such a close one. He read it perfectly, and that was almost in, but a good save by Naturals. They're showing so many great plays that are just a hair off every time the Hive are. And the Ducks are just, sticking it in right now. They're doing their best, trying to get this game win right now as they're in the lead and needed. Now they're back on defense. That's a shot on. That's a little high, but that's going to be a cleanup by Mage.
That's what the Hive have done very, very well. They've been able to support each other because the Ducks are collapsing back to their net so much. You see their Caspike again finding his way back to his net a little bit late. Doesn't have enough boost to work with as well. A little bit of boost management issues on the Ducks, which has been kind of their MO to this point. See if they can get that fixed, as this will be Mage. Looking for the pass to Noah. Noah towards the net. That's a hard shot, but it's handled pretty well by Naturals. That's one off the wheel well. Chaos turns in. Goes across. That's a pass to Naturals, and it ended up getting on his nose, unfortunately. I guess his duckbill. That would be probably more accurate. This will be into the corner. Chaos loses this. Into the Hive corner we go. That's a pinch, top of the box, coming down. Chance for Naturals to put this one home, and it's going to get knocked away towards the corner as Noah is right where he needs to be, as he has been most of the series.
Yeah, the Hive just been doing a great job of, maintaining composure whenever they're on their defensive side as well. And that, oh my, what a play right there.
And that's gorgeous from Mage. His job there, he was not trying to put this at net. He knows Naturals is in the spot he needs to be to make that save. Instead, he puts it off the back wall. Whether it was intentional or not, it did the job of baiting the defender out and leaving an empty net for Noah to put that one home. So that's gorgeous work from Mage on the setup, and Noah with the finish as they get one more for the road again, as another kickoff goal for Noah, as the Hive have done this a majority of the series and add one more.
And this just seems to be the story for the Hive. It seems like a very close game at the very beginning, and then just out of nowhere, they just start tacking on the goals. And, the Ducks really need to start answering this right now to get this win, or the Hive are just going to walk away with a clean sweep. And that was a close one by Noah, but a good save by Naturals.
Halftime come and gone in this fifth and final game of this week 2 series, third match for both of these teams. Chaos going to let this one drop down, tries the floor pinch that did not quite work as it gets returned to sender immediately. Noah towards the net. That one's off the post. Nearly found its way home. Mage has to play some defense as Noah tries to recover back the other way, but Mage with a really nice turn is going to be able to take that one away. There's a kill as that one's going to be sent back from whence it came towards the sidewall. Ducks trying to play some defense here. Naturals looking for the pinch play as Noah tries to slam it home, and it will be cast aside once more by the Quack Pack. This is off the nose. Naturals tries to get contact towards the center, doesn't quite get the conviction he wants out of it. This will be top of the box, right there for Mage. Mage is going to try to catch this. He'll wait patiently. He goes up the ramp again. Naturals looking for the play into the center. Up is Chaos Spike trying to finish it. Needs another touch. Naturals is there as well, and they'll finally find its way home. It's a 3-2 lead as they have the deficit.
Naturals was just underneath that ball, realized that both players on the Hive were nowheres to be found, and he just took his time, caught it, and just pushed it into the net to get the deficit down by only 1 now. And the Ducks are just all out doing their best right now to try to keep themselves in this game and not lose on a clean sweep.
80 seconds to go. 3-2 lead. Ducks trying to find something that sticks to the wall. Mage is going to try to turn. He's not going to get there in time, but it'll fly past Naturals. Back the other way. Goes across midfield. Up the sidewall. Noah looking for a play to Mage. In the middle. Found his man, but he doesn't quite have the net. It's Chaos Spike back the other side. The Ducks trying to mount a comeback. It'll be a chance for Naturals. Naturals with under a minute to go. Tries one more piece of contact. It'll pinch to the corner. And the Ducks trying to keep it on offense. Both members of the Hive are in that corner, but that's a big giveaway. Mage is not going to be able to get it towards the net. That's dangerous for the Hive. They're going to live to tell about it for the time being, as it'll be a chance for the Hive once more. Chaos with the takeaway. That's going to Plinko towards the net. Noah above his own crossbar. That's towards the center, and the Chaos Spike can't get it home. This will be left wing side. Chance for, that is Noah. Has nose contact on the ball. Going to try to take it back to midfield. Dribble play attempt is taken aside. Noah bumps his competitor out of the way. This is a chance. The roll, the post, and it's going to be on the goal line and eventually slammed home by Noah. Arc and all puts it a 2-goal deficit.
You hate to see it. Noah had a really great bump in the middle of the field, which gave Mage the opportunity to take that shot, almost getting it, and then it sat on the goal line for the longest time, and the Ducks just couldn't get it out. But that's going to be a quick one for the Ducks, and the Ducks are saying, we're not out yet. There's still 12 seconds left.
That is indeed correct. It's the last level of Duck Hunt, and right now the Ducks say we're not dead. It's a 4-3 lead now for the Hive with 12 ticks to go. We'll see if they have it in them to get one last second comeback. That's going to be Plinko towards the Ducks net. Defensive touch early. Need to get it in the air, but it does not matter. That's post and out. Oh, this is still alive. Naturals puts it in the air, but it's taken away by Noah, and that is going to seal things as Noah puts a stake in the heart of the Quack Pack to end this series. 5-0 sweep for the Hive. Real nice work and a great effort from both teams, but the Hive coming on top.
My, oh my, the Hive ruffling those feathers of the Ducks right there, getting that sting of a sweep. I did my best. Are those puns good enough?
I give you a solid 7. It was a nice attempt. It was a nice attempt. I like it.
Okay.
Hive get the win, 5-0 in the series in their third matchup this season, number 10. As the Ducks come through, they had a chance in that 5th game, as with a couple of other games. They had a chance to come back, but just too much offensive prowess from the Hive, too much mechanical prowess, able to get the ball where they wanted and keep it where they wanted, and just kind of you have to have the Ducks back on their web feet, trying to keep the ball away from their net, and that was the majority of the season, or the majority of the series. And
just a little bit of a curse on this channel, another sweep for the channel today.
Yep.
My oh my, it was such great games, and a lot of them have been close, and this one it seemed like the Hive just had the advantage the whole time, and they're out there doing their best and showing why they're put higher than the Ducks on the power rankings today.
Yep, it was fun. It was a fun series either way. A lot of really good plays. If you saw one that you liked, don't forget to grab it, clip it, send it to MLE Sports GG on Twitter. Hashtag MLEPOTW, the winning play and player will receive a case of Balls Guarana sent completely free of charge to them. Thank you to our friends at Balls who take care of us and work that play of the week every single week for the last number of seasons. Again, huge thanks to you guys, and huge thanks to our new sponsor, APM Music, our newest music sponsor. They're the ones who are responsible for the intro music that you hear every single series, and love them over at APM. If you have a presentation that you need music for, hit them up at apmmusic.com. I believe that's going to seal things up for us, Mr. Biggles, and I believe that is going to end things on this MLE Esports GG2. So for everyone here at MLE Esports, presented by APM Music, I am Curtis saying goodbye and good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for more on Minor League Esports. Thank you very much.